I don't actually know if beating the game without... Yeah, I saw this. I don't know if beating the game without restoring sanity is even possible. I definitely should have baited that. I should have used the down period to heal. Man. Fuck. I forgot about that guy. Let's take the red path just for fucking variety's sake. I get a perfect purple there. Horrors can attack from far away using their static electricity. I have to be somewhat careful. Hidden gems are games that are really good that don't get a lot of fucking recognition as such. Standing in that thing instantly restores health. I don't think sanity damage spills over. I think you have to absolutely be at 0 sanity in order to start taking health damage. Fortunately, I didn't go that far back. Only a couple of rooms. Yep, here's that scene. It is indeed forced.
My dear Alex,
Ghosts.
be at your side. There are times when insanity takes hold.
Remember me, Alex.
During those times, I will help you. Fear not, for I will keep the darkness away.
This isn't really happening.
This game is neat. I guess I'll pick this thing up. I now know the fucking health recover spell. Depending on your playthrough, that recover spell can actually... If you do blue, you get the heal spell for this chapter. So you can cast it as long as you have magic. Alright, let's do this again. But this time I'll finish off the green enemies. Hell, I'll just finish off all the enemies. It's gonna be a lot faster, and speed is of the essence. As we all know, gotta go fast. Enemies can interrupt your finish him animations, I think. Cho Simba 1. Die. If an enemy fears you, as in like inflicts fear, and then you finish him, you get a net 0, I think. If an enemy fears you a lot and you finish him, you get a loss. If you kill an enemy without it ever fearing you, then you get a gain. I'm at 0. The way to kill enemies without them causing fear is by killing them without them ever seeing you, because it's an enemy's gaze that causes insanity. It is implied that these enemies are just so terrifying that merely looking at them causes someone to lose their sanity, which is incredibly Lovecraftian. Mentorok zombies cause very little sanity damage, but they restore very little sanity upon killing. These guys cause a lot of sanity damage, but restore a lot of sanity upon killing. I cannot yet restore sanity naturally. I will be able to after this scene. It is probably my most casted spell in most playthroughs. So I did not remember that these guys can turn into bone thieves, which is why I abruptly died. This one can't, I don't think. Gotta make sure I have a little bit of sanity. So that the Bone Thieves don't just fuck me up. I spawned 2 Bone Thieves at once, that was such a mistake. Bone Thief. Aw, damn it. Damn. There we go. This weapon is powerful, it one-shots Bone Thieves. I'm once again at 0. Finished off a Bone Thief, got a lot back. I think Bone Thieves cannot be summoned. Fuck! That's the attack. If you fail to shake them off, it's an instant death. Die. Bone Thieves have really tiny heads. And thus you have to be really close to them to cut off their head, but cutting off their head is an instant kill for Bone Thieves. Whatever spell you cast, this one is a Chaturga. Whatever spell you cast, it will have that ancient chanting the magic. So for example, my healing spell, damn it, how do I get to that? Is Narakoth and Santek. Narakoth, Santek, Chaturga. And my enchant is... and notice that was the deep growly voice of Chaturga. My enchant item is Enterbach and Magarmor. So, because I'm casting it with Ulioth, it's going to say Enterbach, Magarmor, Ulioth. Enterbot, Magarmor, Ulioth. Hey. I need to match this one, so I've got to cast that same spell, but I've got to cast the Ulioth version. Xel'Toth has a female voice. It might be female, I don't know. These are blue enemies. Xel'Toth zombies. Xel'Toth zombies are weak to or Ulioth zombies. Ulioth zombies are weak to Xel'Toth's magic. Is this the secret? Did I find it? A horror. I've got the weakness to his weapon, and I've got the strongest sword. He got straight one-shotted. Yo. Straight one-shotted. Did I go the wrong way? I'm gonna tentatively save. Because I don't want to miss that item. I have to not fuck this up. This is Eternal Darkness. I feel like this is wrong. Yeah, I think I should backtrack once I get through this. I have to do this anyway, though. There's a magical field there that prevents me going through that. Eventually I get the ability to destroy magic fields, but that's not going to be for a while. Fuck, it's too slow. I hate waiting. Because this is a Xel'Toth playthrough, most enemies are going to be Xel'Toth. Xel'Toth is weak to Chaturga, and thus, once I get the Chaturga rune, I'm going to be casting Enchant Weapon Chaturga pretty much all the time. I definitely went the correct direction while intending to go the wrong direction. Yep, you can get hit out of, finish him. Hit the magic field on accident. Damn, twice. Doll hack is supposedly incredible. I've been meaning to emulate that game. Oh yeah, if you move while casting a spell and or get hit while casting a spell. A bone thief? Holy fuck. Oh, I missed it. That was so unfortunate. Bone thieves do a lot of damage. Go away! I need to kill the bone thief. That thing is scary. I'm getting fucked. Fortunately, I removed one of the bone thieves' arms, and they are less dangerous when they don't have arms. If one of these other ones is a bone thief, I'm just dead. Alright, I killed one. I need to finish the bone thief to get some sanity back. Oh great, a horror. That was unfortunate. Okay, he didn't hit me. That was fortunate. Use it. I can't even tell what kind of horror this is. I cut off its arm. And it died? Alright, Ramdow confirmed for best weapon. Hey. Hey, Ulioth. I'll worry about that later. Alright, cool. Let's you climb back. I was gonna actually cry if it didn't let you climb back. So here's the important thing that I have to not miss. Damn. There it is. Ruby effigy. I pretty much completed this chapter. Equipping that torch would be useful at this point. Music in this game is pretty cool. It's one of the things I like about it. Very understated cool though. Have I mentioned that these things you're not supposed to handle them with your bare hands? Shaped like a delicate dome, a pale blue statuette floats gracefully. You might recognize this room because this is the room where I originally chose Zelatoth. Whichever one Pius chooses, that ancient gains control over him. Ish.
Kareem, we will be together forever.
Chandra? What happened to you?
Things change, my dear Kareem. But even though my body is ravaged, I await you.
Who did this to you?
You were gone so long. I gave myself to a nobleman with a jealous mistress. She had me dragged from my bed, and in cruel revenge, flensed with knives. As the last blades were drawn across my body, and my blood cooled upon the floor, she cursed that I would only be with another in death.
So much for thinking only of me. We should never have left.
I have seen my folly, and have already paid dearly.
That's true, she died.
I see so much more now. In death, I know the true value of the artifact which I asked you to find. And it is not for us to possess. If we are to be together again, you must make a sacrifice. Only when that is complete will we be together.
Sacrifice? Why should I do anything for you? You lied to me. Betrayed me. You really don't look so good anymore.
You must forget the past. Despite who you are now, you will also become something more, just as I have. But the sacrifice must be made. We must remain here and guard the artifact. Dark things will come to claim it, and you must be strong to keep it from them. Without your sacrifice, the world will fall into eternal darkness.
The things I do for love.
The things I do for love. In Cream's next appearance, he is dead, but also it's hundreds of years later. That kiss might have killed him, or perhaps time must have killed him. Planets. That's actually important. To be continued. The battle has been won, but the war against darkness is far from over. Rages on in Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Redemption. That is not a real game. We just got an advertisement for the sequel, which doesn't exist. There's been talk to make that game. My sanity is very... No, it's not that bad. I'm still missing a little bit of health from that stupid thing I did. Bumped into a magic thing. My Skirmish Axe is still enchanted. Gladius. My Gladius is still enchanted. So in every new world you get... Ooh, the phone.
Hello?
Remember me, Alex?
Hell yeah.
This isn't really happening.
Chandra got cut to death and then became a ghost and then realized in the knowledge of the dead that that thing that he just kind of he's protecting the artifact apparently. Okay, can I use my sword? She and he are both dead and also together. The rat. There was a rat in there. It gets loose and wanders around the room. Several days take place over the course of this game. You can see time pass between each chapter. I feel like it's several days. No, he touched it. Well, actually, we don't know if he touched it or not. I guess he didn't, did he? Because it's still there later on. I think the Kickstarter succeeded, but then like some nonsense happened. Spice jar. The lurking horror. Pious.
My liege, the future is yours. The light in the age of darkness has been extinguished. The pillar of flesh has been constructed.
Pillar of flesh.
The master of chaos, the keeper of the ancients, is long dead. The planets will be in alignment soon. All is prepared for your arrival. I will begin the final incantation that will bring you into our world within days. The next millennium will truly usher in a new age. Your guardians, now prepare the gate.
So this is implied to be happening like right now. That's like a current thing. The word for a planetary alignment is really godlike. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Syzygy or something like that. It's Syzygy. But apparently fucking all, quote, 9, end quote, planets in the solar system are about to line up. in
I
the
will
context
not
of this
argue
game.
that I was shocked by the sudden mention of one of my ancestors, the distinguished Dr. Maximilian Roivas. It chilled me to my bones.
Maximilian Roivas.
Where had this ancient book come from? How had my ancestor stumbled upon it? I feverishly began to read more, eager to learn his story. It seems that Maximilian had inherited his father's mansion, just as I had. Alone since the death of his wife, and since his children had their own adult lives, he explored the house to discover his family roots.
1760 AD.
It has been 2 weeks since the death of my father, and it has finally come to me to look over the mansion. Now, I am truly alone, and forced to start a new life here in Rhode Island. I intend to make the mansion mine, and live in it as my forefathers have, to continue the family tradition. The mansion has its secrets, I'm sure. In my time here, I have to make them mine.
Flintlock pistol ammunition. You may have noticed that this game takes place over a large different number of time periods. You also may have noticed that there are a lot of different weapons that are all from that period. They have a lot of fun with this. I have a flintlock pistol. It holds exactly 1 bullet. The French flintlock holster pistol was in use from the 1680s. As a muzzle-loaded pistol, the rate of its fire is rather low, but it packs a powerful punch. I was like reading it. Oh, medical journal. Used to take notes on medical and pathological analysis. This is actually important. This is an important item. Maximilian Roivas does one thing that no other character can do. He can perform autopsies. It's kind of cool. I could kill him if I wanted to. The servant is preoccupied with his duties. State-of-the-art interior outhouse, polished teak and mahogany finish. It is truly a sight to behold and experience. I've never used the toilet. That was a fucking sight to experience. But I really wish I could. This game has cool music, by the way. This is one of my favorite songs. There are some timed elements of this chapter, I think. No. There are some timed elements of a later chapter. Door to the servants' quarters is securely locked. Can't help but feel uneasy. An ominous presence lurks behind that door, making the hairs on his neck stand on end. I don't remember how to reload, like, without... This weapon can only be reloaded. Like, this weapon only has 1 bullet, so you can only reload it after when it's empty. But, like, there are weapons you can reload before they're empty. Flintlock pistol ammunition. I have a dream that Shadows of the Eternals will one day come out. I found a letter. Dear friend, the antiquity of which you ask is indeed the Tome of Eternal Darkness, or a copy of it at least. Its secrets are still hidden from me, for I have been unable to read it, as have most scholars who have tried. So, I guess you have to be a chosen one to read it. It will remain within the sanctity of the mansion, for in the wrong hands it would be a powerful weapon. Peruse it if you will, but beware its magic. It is a harsh mistress. Aaron Roivas. I just have a fucking codex just chilling in my house. Servant mutters under his breath, not realizing that Max is nearby. He appears to be distressed as a lot of his life working all the time. The song is really cool. You may have noticed that this is the Maximilian. This is the Roivus estate. You may have noticed that I'm in the Roivus estate in the past. There are some interesting differences between this one and that one. It's mostly the same. Also, I feel like it's worth mentioning that Maximilian Roivus, his wife died not so long ago, and his father just died. This is important. Pump handle. These are important things to consider. Maximilian Roivus has really, really slow run speed, and I think his run runs out kind of quickly. But he's got lots of health and sanity, so that's nice. It's actually rather interesting that he has lots of sanity. Here we go. There is something written beneath the image. When darkness spreads its wings before my master Zolototh's greatest foe, the path will truly be opened. Zolototh's greatest foe is Jaturga. Got Reveal Invisible. Got a saber. Cavalry swords, like this saber, were used chiefly as an item of ceremonial dress for officers. The brass knuckle guard was a style popular both the American and English cavalry officers in the second half of the 18th century. Yay, a saber. I guess we'll claim the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Have you noticed that absolutely everyone who has gotten hold of the Tome of Eternal Darkness... Ah! A horror! It appears to be a green one. I unfortunately cannot enchant my weapon with red. A second flintlock. You can dual wield flintlocks. It gives you 2 shots instead of 1. This is something that people actually did all the time. Gotta kill that horror. Dang it. Horrors have 3 heads. I think once all 3 of their heads have been cut off, they die automatically. No matter how much health they have. That's area, I think. Real invisible. Red Grimoire's area, Narokotha's absorb. I performed an autopsy.
I can't believe this.
Yes, autopsies are awesome. New entry has been placed in Maximilian's medical journal. That can be accessed from the journal section of the tome. He's the one who names all the enemies. Hello, did you just see that? Eyes wide with fright, his head twists frantically left and right as if trying to see some invisible horror stalking him. Have you no eyes? Can't you see it? He cries. This character is a doctor. That's why he has a medical journal. I still can't heal. Let's try that reveal invisible shit. That did shit. Aren't I supposed to have Jaturga by now? An envelope that has fallen behind the pedestal. A sense of evil. This is sealed with an Ulioth rune. Fucking bone thieves, dude. A 10th autopsy! We'll read the autopsies later. Die thing. That rune prevents, I don't know. I think certain enemies from opening it. Inside the envelope is a letter addressed to one of Maximilian's father's aides, and also a basement key. Dear friend, as I expected, the beasts are drawing closer to our discovery. They want the book for themselves, it seems. They do not want us to have it in our possession. I have taken steps to ensure that their ilk will not touch the key in this envelope, should you fall prey to their claws. The envelope containing the basement key has been sealed with a corrosive magic. If one not aligned with us tries to handle it, it will be released, inflicting pain, suffering, a grievous blow to their sanity, should they have any left. Be swift in your task, AR. That's Aaron Roivas. No, I think there's some... I think, yeah, I remember. You? No, where is he? Oh, my reveal invisible wore off. I'm pretty sure it's already happening. Something very interesting happens in this chapter. Skittishly, he turns around, looking for something that might have brushed past his leg, as though some hideous creature is nearby. Let's keep that reveal invisible going. Just in case, you know. Hey, we're having a vision. This is how you get Chaturga, I just remembered. I forgot that it was this weird. It's a sanity effect that gives you the final rune. Unfortunately, we had the hardest playthrough we could have possibly had because of fucking the way this works. It's non-random, so it was like guaranteed that it was going to be like this. Damn, this thing's fucking me up. The only way these things can really screw you up is if you get interrupted too many times. I already went into his room earlier. I'm going to cast. No, I'm going to assign recover health. I'm so glad to have that spell. Ah, that's the sanity effect. Recover health will be my most used spell. Ah, see that? She tried to punch me. That attack fortunately does almost no damage. Come up here, you bitch. Damn it. Super tight quarters. You may have guessed, but this is a bone thief. Fucking these tight quarters. I need that sanity for a part coming up. So some of my servants may or may not be bone thieves. Red beats green. Oh yeah, cellar key. We in the basement now. Hey. Look at him, dude. He was like, what the hell was that for? You could see it in his face. And we got bone thieves. Why are these things so hard to hit? I want this guy to die. Oh, attempt autopsy. It's my first zombie. Let's keep that real invisible spell going. Reveal invisible is absorb area, I think. Hello, spell. Damage field. I forgot, I confused this with the later chapter. Am I having a sanity effect? Yeah, I'm in a... I forgot, this one's unique to Maximilian. I was locked in an asylum. Yay, a Mantarok zombie! I can autopsy this thing. Magical rune. And I learned damage field. Protect area. If you miss a rune definition or a spell scroll, you lose it permanently. You can't go back and get it. But you can cast spells without a scroll, they just tell you the ones that you can cast. There are 12 spells in the game. I have quite a lot of words now. 6. 3 verbs and 3 nouns. Protect, absorb, project, item, area, self. So, protect area is damage field. Protect self is shield, I think. Yeah, spell 7. I'll be keeping this one up a lot as well. Absorb area is... Oh, that's a real invisible, duh. Absorb self is heal. Absorb item doesn't do anything. Protect item? Nope. Protect self, I just did. Project area. I don't know what that one is. I'll have to like try that one just to see what it does. Oh, that's the offensive spell. That's the offensive magic. That's a magical attack or whatever. We're gonna assign this shit. We got us a shield scroll. Shield spell. Hell yeah, shield. We are Mac now. Yo! Anga! Maxil's incredulous at the sight. Desolate ruin of a fantastic city built into the huge naturally formed cave. Jutting spires and looming buildings poke through the dense fog. Light ebbs through the city, crackling in the wake of the energy spilling from a light source held aloft by unseen forces. There is an ancient city underneath this estate. Perhaps it is still there in Roivas, in Alex Roivas' timeline. Perhaps this thing will remain here for a while. Perhaps the city is just chilling under this building. A guardian! You only ever encounter the guardians of whatever playthrough you did. All 3 guardians are very distinct. Most enemies, that's a 7-point shield spell. Protect area spell. I can't break that. 7-point is way too high for me. Anyway, these enemies vary radically depending on which playthrough you're on. Yo, he just knocked the oh shit. He's casting magical attack on me. I'm gonna assign red enchant item. And I'm gonna assign it to top actually. He summoned an enemy, that's what he did. He did a 5-point summon enemy. That summons a zombie. There's the zombie. And then he did a shield spell on himself. I'm knocking off the shield dots. I forgot that he could shield spell himself. magical attack. Hit the zombie and not me. I'm using. Even with... there, I killed it. Good. That is an emulator error. He automatically performs the autopsy on the Guardian.
The accursed beast was dead, but not without its toll on me. That was but one, and there was an entire city of them. I could not hope to fight them all alone. I knew I had to get help. I knew there was a way. I just had to find it.
1700s mental hospital. Yes, they actually were this disgusting.
I tried to tell them, but they wouldn't listen to me. Damn their eyes! They didn't believe me. Strange creatures, the world in peril from unseen foes. The darkness. Instead, they jeered and threw me into this forsaken place. A place of empty souls and fevered thoughts, reeking of fetor and decay, thinking me mad with delirium. The fools cast away their hopes of salvation, but locking me in this damned asylum.
May the rats eat your eyes.
Rats eat your eyes! I am now lost to your cause! The darkness comes! It will damn us all!
The Jefferson Coombs Sanitarium in Rhode Island. May the rats eat your eyes. I don't remember what I can do now. Oh, my sanity's probably pretty... Nope, half. More thumping. You may have noticed that there is absolutely no danger during the Alex portions of the game. Yeah, picking up the Eternal Darkness Tome tends to kind of fuck up your life. Hey, the dresser has a keyhole now. And I already have the dresser key since the beginning of the game. What do we got here? A revolver! Chrome finished revolver and a tattered page of the Tome of Eternal Darkness. The Alex parts of the game are like my favorite parts of the game, just because my first playthrough I was really terrified every single time that like an enemy would suddenly appear.
Yes, located within its grave.
Especially as I learned more and more about the location.
It shall be retrieved at once.
Be wary. The power of Mantarok lingers still, corroding the universe around its tomb. It will doubtlessly be guarded after the 7 centuries.
The beast has not been contained.
I can assure you that my binding of Mantarok, fueled by your very own power, will be enough.
It is not your sorcery that we doubt, Augustus, but the power of the dead god. How can you, a mere mortal, comprehend what that entity represents?
He's not really immortal anymore.
Power it can wield.
We know not.
And we know more than thou.
Your future depends on me, Majesty. Without me to open the gates...
Yes, yes. Be quick, lest our power and our faith in you wanes to oblivion.
Every single one of these cutscenes is different depending on the god you picked.
I have seen differently.
Pius is probably just like, what the fuck am I watching? What kind of revolver is this? A Smith & Wesson Model 37, one of the smaller revolvers in the Smith & Wesson family. The double-action revolver is capable of firing .38 special ammunition, which allows for extra stopping power. It is apparently a five barrel revolver. Interesting. It sure is fun learning about the various weapons throughout time.
The ancients' influence was incredible. From all walks of life to all parts of the world, their tendrils crept and wrought their insidious damage. Their prisons decayed constantly as their guardians' work continued.
5-chamber cylinder. That's what I meant. It probably only has one barrel.
Radar imaging that revealed the presence of a hitherto unknown temple mound in the Angkor Thom region of Cambodia. An archaeologist of some repute, Dr. Edwin Lindsay.
This chapter of the game is so hammy, I almost can't take it seriously. In fact, I absolutely can't take it seriously. This is like the silly chapter of the game.
Government at the time thought differently, requiring that Lindsay find other means into the country and to finance the expedition. He found these in Paul Augustine, a collector of rare items who professed an interest in the discovery and agreed to help. After a dysentery-riddled 2-week venture, Lindsay and Augustine located the remains of an ancient city temple dating back to the 12th century.
You might recognize these two characters immediately.
Yes.
Edwin Lindsay is literally Indiana Jones. And Paul Augustine is literally the bad guy from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Correct. For years, I have searched for it without success. Here, all along, clouded from us beneath the great ancient's insidious magic. I am very pleased with your performance, Dr. Lindsay. Very pleased. In fact, so pleased that I will give you an early bonus.
Hell yeah, action.
My God!
You are a scholar, Dr. Lindsay, not a warrior. In that regard, I have several centuries more experience than you.
Paul Augustine?
Don't be a fool. Die quietly. You will not suffer. You cannot escape me, Lindsay.
Paul Augustine?
This will be your tomb,
Pius Augustus?
as it is Mantarok's. Guardians of Zelatoth, kill him!
I hate that enemy class. It's annoying as hell. I don't remember how this one differs from other ones. But they're just really, really gay enemies. Let's see what we got. Automatic pistol. Since 1907, this weapon has been a trusted sidearm to U.S. armed forces. Through 2 world wars, Korea and Vietnam, the Colt M1911 automatic pistol has proven itself a reliable firearm with good stopping power. I know about this gun. I know about the 1911. A Remington M870 shotgun, slightly modified with an extended tube magazine, choke barrel, rifle sights, and bayonet lug. This is the same shotgun used by the U.S. Marine Corps since 1970. A kukri. The unusual L shape of the kukri gives the weapon a significant advantage in close quarters. The combination of a cutting edge on the inside curve of the blade and a heavy weight in the inside tip gives the kukri immense chopping power. And I have a torch. And an archaeologist brush. Large, soft bristled brush designed for clearing dirt and dust from the surface without damaging them. You may have noticed that as this game gets more modern, I have more modern weapons. You may have noticed that this enemy's gay as hell. Did I really miss it? What happened? Oh, I got it. It's just hard to see the damage. If this thing successfully stabs you, it will drain stuff from you to summon enemies. Damn it, I wanted to change targets. This thing drains so much sanity, but it does it very slowly. Oh, it's dead. Never finish off an enemy with a gun. It will cost a bullet. Hey. That pasta. Daigo quickly option selected the snort into a blow and got coke in my eyes. Which thanks to Naruto I understood is I will destroy you. That is a good one. Hey. See this ground? Thick layer of dust. Anytime there's a thick layer of dust, you can archaeologist brush it. This chapter has one of the major missables of the game. I will collect it. Oh yeah! Guess what? Lindsay cannot cast spells without the Tome of Eternal Darkness. If you don't have the Tome of Eternal Darkness, you don't have all the knowledge of the Tome of Eternal Darkness. I don't know that magic exists. And appropriately, I can't cast any. Oh, here we go. We got Kareem. Looking pretty badass. Nice statue. And we got Maximilian Roivas. Neat. Now I have the combined knowledge of all the people who have previously held the book. I feel like the kukri is pretty good, but I don't remember how good. So, these things... Oh, fuck. There's a trapper, I want to shoot it. No. Oh, fuck. Hey, I think I usually miss this. It's a codex. A horror. This horror is rather interesting. In that, he is 100% non-aggressive. I think you have to use the dispel magic to break the bindings that are currently surrounding this guy. What's the fucking reload? That was not the reload. Oh, it's Z. Z is the reload. Every weapon has a unique reload animation, which is cute. They didn't need to do that. It's nice that they did. I guess I'll re-equip my kukri. This chapter is a lot of people's favorite chapter. Most people have the same favorite chapter. It's the immediately prior to final one. A bracelet. Oh shit, we're locked in. Perhaps we'll put the metal bracelet where the silver one was. Indy! Gotta dodge the traps. Elemental rock zombie. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention this, but enemy zombies can hit buttons with their weight. Too dangerous to use the brush. Yeah, okay. Now it's not. I got Dispel. That's a lot of horrors. One of them has a rune. They're not horrors. Zombies. Damn it, wrong one. There, I got him. Holy shit, this thing is bulky. Is there at least one real-life tomb with Indiana Jones traps? I wish. What was I gonna do in here? Let's mix the shotgun with shotgun shells. Cannot load a weapon that is not equipped. That makes sense. Oh yeah. So we have a new spell. A new thing. We have Dispel. Nethlek. So let's try dispelling item. I did nothing. Let's try dispelling area. I already know that one. That's one of the ones I need. Spell 5. Let's try dispelling self. That does nothing. I only have 3 nouns. So I've just tested every single possible new spell I could have had. Oh. For some reason I thought that was a cutscene. Hey. No, I didn't want the torch equipped. What the fuck? I got the spell field. I'll worry about that in a second. So you may have noticed this horror is here. It appears to be a green one. And as such, I guess I'm going to enchant my weapon with red. Just to make things a little easier. And I guess I'll put up a shield. These are useful things to have. And then I guess I will cast Dispel Magic in red. Oh, my spell was still on the screen. Hey, asshat. Bodied. If you're well prepared for an enemy, you can absolutely fuck him up. I will deliberately not finish him off. Oh, I accidentally bumped into that. Lost one of my shields. You have to do kind of a lot of backtracking to get the big missable in this chapter. But this is the single most important, like... This is the big Easter egg in this chapter. There's something really cool. I'd hate to miss it. I didn't get it in my first, like, 2 playthroughs because I didn't know it existed. But when I found out it existed, it was rad. It's such a cool thing. I'm glad that it's in the game. Give me your fucking toe. Your thing. Bonk. New magical rune. I forget what this one is. Let's cast some spells with it. This one might be summon. No, I don't think this one's summon. I get summon in this area, I think. I don't even know what it is because I don't have the codex for it. It could have any meaning. Oh, it might be monster. Project monster. Dispel monster. Absorb monster. Protect Monster? I don't even remember what Protect Monster is the enemy control spell, I think. There's a spell that lets you control enemies. I'm going to cast red on this shotgun. Yes, it does work for guns. Dang, the lag. Whoa, that was fast. This is a pretty powerful weapon. Okay, you hold the button to reload. My sanity is pretty low. Spell 12 is the final spell in the game, so it's... Whoa! I'm on the roof. Spell 12 is the final spell in the game, so it's kind of interesting that you can get it this early. I forgot about that.
This isn't really happening.
Dang. Oh. Hello, horror. Good thing I just put out that shield spell. So this is a red defense field. I'm going to cast my blue Dispel Magic. Blue beats red, green beats blue, red beats green. This is optional. This is for the big Easter egg. You've got to jump through a lot of hoops to do this. Yes, these things. If you push those buttons, traps will not be activated for a little period, even if you step on a button. So you can get through these hallways, like, really fast. Ow. Oh, that's a poison mist one. Forgot about that one. Die. Enemies are not so scary when you cut off their heads. Ah, the red ones are so tough. The red ones do so much damage and they can take so many hits. You watching this? It took like 5 hits to kill that guy. You guys may have forgotten, or you may remember, but this area is the area that Mantarok is inside. Mantarok is deep inside here. Get out of my way. Holy fuck. Just wasted all of my non-trap time. Yup. Not bad. A combo, I forgot those were things. Oh yes, the pool of acid. The water smells like a strong acid, perhaps strong enough to dissolve metal or flesh if Lindsay isn't careful. Cool. I don't know about you, but my piss isn't fucking acidic. Gotta run. Damn it.
really happening?
There goes all my time. Ow. There goes 2 of my shields immediately. No, all 3 of them. Alright, so where I am on the map right now is where... It's the bottom one. Is where the thing that I just activated is. It's important to remember that. He's keeping watch. It's kind of a cool camera effect. Gold bracelet acquired. I didn't find the other thing though. There's supposed to be 2. And I like went to every area, so I'm really confused. I must have just straight up missed it. This is the path back up, I think. Yeah. Wow, that none of those hit me. This is kind of one of the longer areas, especially if you're actually doing the backtracking, which I will. Lindsay has a good amount of endurance. I've been running a long time. A fly crawling across the screen! Across the fucking screen! Across, like, the fucking TV screen. You see that? Isn't that kind of hilarious? 2 flies. A bunch of them. That's the sanity effect. Sanity effects are kind of godlike. Alright, I think it's here. Well, here's one of them anyway. Out of my way. I'll stop after this area. How about that? We did kind of start late. You may have just noticed that I used just about all my fucking magic. Where's the other gold thing? I'm about to do my second lap. But I'm starting to get really confused. Was it like a dust off thing somewhere in like one random room? Okay, I'm having a sanity effect right now. Oh, my head just fell off. You can pick it up. That was stupid. It must be on the inside corner of one of the rooms. That's like the only thing I can think of. Wow. Not this one. I can't believe how long this is taking me. Oh. Where is... Oh, here. Oh, I found it. That was so stupid. Yes. Finally. I found the necklace. I'm gonna have to backtrack here as well. Lindsay is tired. Big face. As long as you keep up the shields and your health, it's really easy to not die even with low sanity. There's the statch. Alright, so you put the necklace into the vat of acid, and then you push the button to activate the vat of acid. This is really fast, it must be strong acid. And then for whatever reason, gold is unaffected by acid. I don't know enough about gold to say whether that's true or not. I'm running really slowly because Lindsay's endurance has been out for a while. Alright, cool, it's right there. I was afraid that it would be somewhere stupid. So we're nearly at the end of this area. Although I do need to do a little bit of extra backtracking.
How can I forget you, Grandpa? You've always meant the most to me. Ever since my parents died.
Yes. Ever since they were killed, you've been my little girl. Yes. My little girl.
Is it really?
This can't be happening.
I didn't know that. I thought gold was a relatively vulnerable metal. Like it bent easily at fucking... Dang. I hate the red fucking zombies. I hate them. I hate this shit. Oh, fucking red horror, of course. No, we're not doing this. We're gonna do enchant weapon green. No, blue. Die, motherfucker. These things do so much damage. They can just combo you. They can get a hit and then interrupt your attack with static electricity. And then get another attack off. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I nearly died. Killed it. Fuck. Oh, I'm dying. That horror fucked me up. Enemies have to be dead in order for you to... Ah! That's a good one. I forgot that was in the game.
This isn't really happening.
Alright, this one is in fact creature. I said monster earlier. Is this the one with titties? Rooted mural appears to depict the arrival of a strange godlike entity before an ancient human tribe. Ow. Damn it. I just want peace. I just want peace. This is Eternal Darkness. What the hell just happened? I didn't take damage or anything. This mural depicts. I need the torch equipped. Ancient Khmer people coexisting with some kind of fertility god. They're the titties. Look, titties. Badass Easter eggs. I'm not so sure about that. Dang it, the further I go, the more I'm becoming aware that I'm just gonna have to further backtrack. I have to do this twice more because I've got to go back into that one door, and I've got to like go back to this final room. There he is. Die. A magical rune. So I got it. Oh, video. So, I don't need the codex to use this. Our new spell is Summon Tier. And we have Creature. So that's spell 6. Can we summon Self? That would be stupid. Can we summon Area? Spell 11. Can we summon Item? No. That's it. Let's check out our runes. We are missing only one rune. We should have access to all spells now. I'm still missing 2. Oh, I remember why. There are 2 spells you get later. Damn it. I did that incorrectly. I just lost all of my fucking dots. Damn it, I was too close. Gotta keep that health high. Bonk. Oh, I don't have the energy. That's the first time I've tried to cast a spell without having a sufficient MP. Ow. The sanity effects were so original. Oh, I'm in a wonky room. It's upside down. These sanity effects don't happen at all as long as you keep your sanity high, but it takes a lot of MP to keep your sanity high.
This isn't really happening.
Damn it. In addition to working on this game, Silicon Knights did the remake of Metal Gear Solid, and they had similar fun with the Psycho Mantis fight. These noises are starting to piss me off. I want to cast a recover spell, but at the same... Fuck, he's getting tired. Tiredness shouldn't be a fucking game element. I'm always pissed in games where you cannot move quickly. Alright, where am I? I'm on the right side, and I want to be on the bottom. I have to rotate it in my head. Oh, let's actually disable the traps. Alright, so if you're not acquainted with a lot of the mechanics of this thing, of a lot of the spells that you can just suddenly create, it's easy to not know that you can do something like this. So there's a tiny little gap here. Appears to be a hole in the wall. It's large enough for a small dog to pass through. Deliciously vague. I'm going to do a spell that I, as of yet, have not cast. Spell 6. It puts a damage field around you and summons a creature. And I control this creature. I used a 3-point, so it's a trapper. Press A to trap an enemy when it's targeted using R. Press start to release control of the trapper. Trappers cannot open doors nor pick up items. Hell yeah, trapper, motherfucker. What the fuck just happened? Why'd I lose control? Was that a bug? I just took a ton of MP. Was that like a sanity issue? I didn't hit start. That's weird. It shouldn't be doing that. I guess I'm just gonna run around until I can regain some sanity using my magic. Because it might be sanity that's causing that. It's really weird. It's not supposed to be doing that. I didn't release him. No, I didn't re-leave either. Now I've got to regain a bunch of fucking... Oh, I forgot that I'm missing some of the cool music by having low sanity. Fuck! Low sanity runs are cool, but kind of not cool. Summoning trappers costs a lot of magic, and you get magic by moving. You can't even just stand still, you have to run around. And of course, if you run too much, you fucking run out of endurance. You quite literally run out. Damn it. I still need more.
Tier Paratax Celadon.
I don't want to miss this Easter egg because of like a straight up bug. Alright, this time it didn't happen. I just activated a thing. Hell yeah! There it is. There it is. I cast a spell for no reason other than to kill myself. Trappers die once they cast spells. There it is! Hold on, I've got to regain some little magic because I'm going to need it. That's it! You might recognize it. This is the motherfucking Mantarok rune. This is the other element. I've had red, blue, and green elements, and the Mantarok rune is it's like a little Easter egg element. It's a lot easier to kill those guys when you have a fucking shield spell. I like lost my shit when I found out there was a Mantarok element. I was like, god damn, that's really cool. And then there's a Mandarok Codex, just so completionism. Mandarok. Conveniently written in Latin letters. Spots a panel inset into the floor, circular in shape with a linear runic design engraved upon it. Mantarok is really neat. I'll play around with it some in a second. It's cool. Oh shit, did I go backwards? I think I did. Yeah, I need to go the other way. Damn it. My shield spells are gone. I'll show off a couple of Mantarok spells in a second. One thing is Mantarok is too weak because he's been sealed to summon enemies. There's the Mantarok zombies and that's it. They're the only Mantarok style enemy in the game. So you cannot use the Mantarok to do summon creature. And there is no Mantarok like Horror, Mantarok, fucking Trapper, or anything like that. There are Mantarok zombies, but you can't summon them. Mantarok cannot summon. But every single other spell he has is interesting. Like, here's a good example. What's my stats right now? Yeah, see how I'm missing a little bit of everything? I've got, like, kind of high health and kind of, like, mid sanity, and I'm missing a little bit of magic. We're going to cast Recover Mantarok. That's Mantarok's voice, too. It recovers health and sanity, at not a huge cost of magic. You can do Mantarok Enchant Item, which enchants weapons with a spell that's super effective to everything. So it's just like one cast, and then you can just fuck up every single enemy. This one's cool. Mantarok Reveal Invisible will turn the player invisible. So you can run around enemies without them seeing you. Mantarok Dispel Magic dispels all magic. Mantarok Damage Field, I don't know. Mantarok Summon Enemy literally doesn't work. The Mantarok Rune cannot be used in summoning magics. The binding of Mantarok has weakened it, and it can no longer feel incantations of this kind. Basically, the Mantarok is like the super mode of every single spell. They're not always outright better. Like, the Mantarok Shield spell, its gimmick is that it shields you from enemies' gazes. But actually, enemies' gazes aren't that bad. Like, you lose a dot just from having an enemy look at you. And the dots, I'd rather lose dots only from having enemies hit me. It's kind of a waste to lose them just from fucking being near enemies. You'd rather they only get destroyed by fucking bumping. Oops. Like that. I hate when you run out of energy. And of course, the reveal invisible doesn't actually reveal invisible for Mantarok, so you have to cast other elements to do that. Also, I think the Mantarok spells cost a little bit more MP than their equivalent spells for other for other casts. Damn it! That's like the one I didn't want to hit. I'm low endurance, and fucking. I just wanted to take my time so that I could recover my endurance. And I just had to, I activated the poison one, so I had to start running. We're nearly done with this area. I had to do a bunch of backtracking for that shit. I already have this rune. Oh, I didn't look at the mural in this area. This mural's cool. Depicts a skeletal demon befriending the ancient Khmer people. To Lindsay's eyes, the demon looks exactly like Paul Augustine's undisguised self. That's the same mural that was in the other one. I think in Silent Hill 2, you would get tired if you ran too much, but then you wouldn't, like, be unable to run. I can save, but I'm so close to the end that I don't want to. I'm like one room from being done with this chapter. Ah. There's the spell for summon creature. I already knew it. Hey, it's Mentorok's tomb. There's little pieces of Mentorok that I'm walking across. He appears to still be alive despite the fact that it's hundreds of years.
The power of Mantorok is not easily controlled.
What makes you think I want to control it?
I love Lindsay.
Arrogant man. Kill him! Make sure you succeed this time.
Mentorok. Some Mentorok magic.
The darkness shall prevail.
Infinity is a kind of crazy concept. All even numbers is still infinite numbers, and yet it's half as many as all numbers. A skeletal.
Do not touch the heart, flesh and bone, lest you become like me, a dead, rotted husk. I have waited many centuries for you. It was not easy hiding from the Dark Ones as they searched for me.
This is Ellie.
First they passed by, not thinking that the heart was inside my dead body. But I was forced to find refuge here. You must seal the heart so it never contacts your flesh, and take it to the gathering of light.
The Roivus
Take
estate.
the heart there, or the world shall fall under a reign of eternal darkness. The veil of reality can only be pulled back so far, mortal. Take your stand and fight the darkness.
She was only immortal as long as the Heart of Mentorok was inside her, and she just pulled it out. And apparently, Lindsay did not die, and eventually delivered it to Edward Roivus. I like this. This is cute. The demon and the comer. Like a fucking pulp comic book. Hey, look, the planets are lining up. It's implied that, from what you can tell from other characters, it's okay to just like kind of throw clothes on top of the thing. As long as it doesn't directly touch your skin, you can hold it. So he probably just fucking put his jacket around it. He got the warning not to touch it. He probably was real careful not to touch it. Anyway, now's a good time to save. I'm not going to close the game until it gives me that message at the top of the screen. There it is. Wrote memory card A, contents of. Cool. I think I saved. I think I'm good. I'm going to tentatively see if there's a save state feature. Yep, there is. Save state has spoiled me so much. It needs a name. Save state is such a fucking convenient feature. I want save states to be like a feature of a console, you know what I mean? I want the next fucking... I want the PS5 to have native save stating. Alright, I might play it tomorrow if you're free tomorrow. I've literally finished a little over half the game, I think. Where can I look at how many chapters I've done? Chapter 1, 2... Wait, hold on. Why is it going so fast? I can't view that one. Why not? Won't ever stop on it. Oh, I'm using the skip button. Anyway. It says 6, but let's count them just to be sure. Bias Augustus. Ellie. What's his name? Anthony. Kareem. Maximilian. And Lindsay. So we've done 6 of the 12 chapters in the game. You may have guessed, but chapter 12 is Alex.